Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'm just going to give it 5 minutes and let people join because obviously I've not done it for the last couple of weeks. So I'm just going to give it 5 minutes, people join. I did say I was going to do it this week and I made a point of doing it. Hello, I love the 80s. Hey up, Kim. Heather. Oh, I'm glad as well, Kim. I'm really glad. I missed you a lot. Hey up, Lucia. Hi, Heather. God, I've got a lot of shit going on. Yeah, tell me about it, Kim. Oh, God, yes. Hi, Maria. Oh, yeah, I missed you all. Hey up, Nicole. I'm all right, you guys. I'm all right. I'm sort of really excited about doing this. Hey up, Anan. I'm only doing it for like about, 40 minutes. So we'll see how we go. If I go on a little bit longer, it's not the end of the world. But hey up, Alex, Michelle. Hey up, Alana. Oh, I'm loving the love. Hey up, Clive. Hey, you guys. Listen, it was Clive's birthday yesterday. Can we wish my moderator and my good friend Clive a happy birthday from yesterday? Please. Yeah, Alex, I do have a cold. Well, it's not a cold, it's hay fever. I'm really bunged up at the minute. Really bunged up. I've been all week. It's one of the reasons why I ended up ill last week. Well, for the last 3 weeks, I suppose. It's a really high pollen count here in the UK. Oh, Clive's feeling the love, you lot. He's feeling the love. Oh, God, let me get these glasses off my head. Sorry, you guys. I'm like literally not done anything with my hair or anything. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh. It's nice to see you all back anyway. It's lovely to see you all. Oh, thanks, Anan. No, I've not really done much with it today. I'm like literally taking a break from the makeup. I'm taking a break from just doing anything to myself at the minute. I must say, though, I did have my nails done this morning and they're looking a little bit neater than they did. So I'm dead pleased about that. And my toenails done as well. I had a pedicure. Ooh, check me out. Well, it's summer, isn't it? Sandal time. Can't go around wearing sandals to manky feet. Hey up, Ponya. Oh, thanks, Kiana. But yeah, I'm dead happy I've got my nails done because I need them doing. Because you know what I'm like, right? And you've all noticed that I'm a nervous person and I do bite my nails. And then when I'm going to read my cards and my nails aren't looking immaculate, I do get a bit self-conscious about it. But now I've had them done, I'm like, hey, yeah, check me out. Check me out. Yeah. I've been all right, Ponya, other than ill on and off. But yeah, I've been all right. Yeah. I'm just sick of coughing, sick of sneezing. It's fucking hay fever. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I've got my cup of tea. I got a surprise the other day, you lot, by my granddad because he's a massive fan of, we've got like a pottery outlet over here in the UK and it's called Denby Pottery. And it's actually quite expensive mugware and stuff. And my granddad's mad on it. And I went round to see him the other week and he says to me, he says, are you all right for mugs and stuff? And I says, oh, you know what it's like for mugs in my house, Grandad. The kids are just like, I end up having to buy plastic cups because the mugs just keep getting broken. And he surprised me the other day. He turned up with a big, massive box full of the Denby mugs. Can you see it, you guys? How beautiful is that? These Denby mugs. There were about 6 of them, and he got me the plates to match as well and the bowls. And I thought, oh, that's lovely, isn't it? And I love the shape of them. They're like little pots, aren't they? Yeah, he's very thoughtful, my granddad is. He's the one that I told you about, you guys, that's got lung cancer at the minute. So, but he's plodding on all right. He seems all right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Carly, Patricia, they don't tip over, and I like that really. But I won't let the kids use them. Literally, I've got 6 mugs sat on my mug tree, and I'm only using one. They are for show. They are for show. And as far as the plates are concerned, when the fucking Queen comes to visit, that's what I keep telling the kids. Seriously, have you ever heard of that expression? We say it over here a lot in the UK. You know, when you've like got your best cutlery boxes or best plates and pots and stuff, and you know your kids are like, oh, can we use the best ones? Can we use the best ones? And then we use the expression over here, when the Queen comes to visit. Do you guys in the States like say, oh, when the president, or I suppose not Trump at the minute, but you know, like, have you ever used that expression, or your parents ever used that expression? When the president comes to visit, or when the prime minister comes to visit. I think it's hilarious. That's what I keep telling them anyway. So you guys at least got some of you laughing. That's when you know people care, use the best dishes. Yeah. I says to him, I says, I'm going to put them in a cabinet on display. And he's like, I bought them for you to use. And I'm like, when the Queen comes. Oh, dear. Yeah, Ponya, we have like separate everyday plates and separate guest plates. Yeah. Because I bought these set of like, they are plastic, but they're like, I've got one at the side of me actually, because I've not long since just finished my tea, and I just literally like shoved it aside. But I bought these like, sorry, I had a bowl on top. I was like resting the bowl on top of the plate because it was hot. But I bought loads of these like nice plastic garden plates for the kids, because the plastic, if they drop them, I'm not bothered. You know what I mean? Because the plastic, but the pottery ones, I've told them, you ain't using the pottery ones. You could get stuffed. I'll only use one of them plates, and that's it. The rest of them, they're going to go on display. Oh dear. But I love him. Sorry, I'm like rambling on you lot. Are you Ponty D? Are you Celia? Oh dear. Maria, life's too short to keep in boxes. Oh, I know. It's what my granddad said. And I should listen, really, shouldn't I? Considering. Hey up, Sandy. Oh dear, running out patiently for love. Tell me about it. Seriously, you lot, you make me laugh. You come to me for love readings and stuff. 9 times out of 10, I'm in the same boat as you lot. But you know, we can all give advice. It's taking it that counts. I must admit, even I've had to take my own advice a lot in the last couple of years. That's just how it goes, isn't it? So let me just finish this cig, you lot, and then we'll get cracking. So while I am finishing off the cig, let me explain about Monday Funday for the newbies. You newbies that may be watching, this is a freebie. It is free at the point of it being given. And it is a short, reading, and my spirit guides run the show. They choose who I read for. So when I tell you to pop up, all I need from you is your sun sign and a short question, or you can tell me to roll with it. And if spirit feels you need a message delivering, you will get your message. Please don't go sending me super chats in the hope that you can effectively buy this. This is free at the point of service. You can send super chats as a donation by all means. That is always going to be welcome. But don't go sending them in the hope that you're going to get read for. My spirit guides run the show with this one, you lot, okay? But any donations and stuff are always appreciated. So if you want to show your appreciation after you may have been given a freebie reading today, then fair enough. But like I say, don't waste your money in the hope it's going to get you reading. If any of you really do have burning questions that you need answering, you don't get picked today, don't forget I still have my 1 question readings that you can take up at any time you like in the week, and they're only £5. So if any of you really do need one answering, I've still got those going as well. So, which Clive usually helps me out towards the end, putting all the, email and PayPal and shit on there. So that is why I love Clive, because he helps me out so much. So yeah, Julia, she's a newbie. Wowza. Heather, I'm ready for you to roll with it. Right, just give me a minute, you guys. I'll tell you when to pop up. I just want to sort of finish my cig first. And then we'll go for it. And we'll get you who my spirit guides really do feel need some help. We'll get some help. Hey up, Marcus. Hey up, Ellie. Long time no see, Ellie. Oh, Marcus, I've missed you, mate. Me old chum. Oh, yes, all excited, all excited. This is just my way of giving back, you guys, because, I mean, you know, I've been doing this for a while now, and it's just my way of saying thank you for the gifts that I've got, so. And I might have a stick around for 5 minutes after and have a chin wag, but I really do want to sort of get stuck in. I don't want to ramble on too much. So you guys will just have to bear with me. It is what it is today. I don't put any makeup on because I'll tell you lot, because I can tell you lot all sorts. I love talking to you lot. You know, you're my friends. But I had me chinny chin waxed earlier on, and I also had my eyebrows done. And it's my sister-in-law that does it. She does all the beautician stuff. That's who did my nails for me. And says to her, she says to him, she says, you need to keep it clear because you just had it waxed, and you know, you don't want a massive breakout. So I'm literally like trying to behave now. It took me everything I had just not to put some mascara on, to be fair, but I can't anyway because my eyes are so itchy with hay fever. So like I said before, it is what it is. You lot. Looks aren't everything anyway, are the guys? Can I get an amen for that? Fuck yeah. Speaking of fucks, while I'm shuffling, I'm just sort of getting the energy flowing here, okay, before I start. Speaking of fucks, I've had some of them I've deleted, but I had a few comments and a couple of emails from people that don't like my tone of language. That's my reply. Listen, if you don't like foul language and you're a fucking prude, go elsewhere, because that's not what I'm about. I'm dead down to earth and I do swear like a trooper. So if you are like really like just go elsewhere. Not got time of day for that shit. If you like it, good old fashioned chin wag, having a laugh, who gives a shit if we swear, then yeah, come to me. Come to me, because I'm lovely. But no, I'm dead down to earth and I don't hold back. And that's just my way. That's just who I am. And I wouldn't want to change who I am for no one. So like I said before, if you don't like it, you can leave. But, you know, this was literally just like the odd few. And I literally, my reply was, you know what? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? I said this to someone earlier on, actually. Some of the most intelligent people on the planet swear like fucking troopers. I shit you not. I shit you not. What do you know? No, Maria, I'd never change a thing. Yeah, exactly, Marcus. We keep it real round here. Me and my crew, we keep it real. And you lot on my crew. My tarot crew. Oh dear. Right then. So energy's flowing quite nicely. I'm feeling relatively comfortable. So now I'm going to tell you to pop up. All I need is your sun sign and a short question. I do not need a novel. Don't go sending me paragraph after paragraph. I really don't need it. Just send me a short question or tell me to roll with it and your sun sign. That is all I need. Pop up, you lot. Let's go. Let's see who we're reading for. First, Angela and Thomas. Let me see. Ellie, I've got a message for Ellie. My Virgo friend Ellie. Who I used to call Eli for some strange fucking reason. Ellie. My Virgo friend from Cyprus. What do you have information do you have for Ellie? What message do you have for Ellie? Hey, Ellie, I'm not going to be far away from you in October. I'm booked to go to Kaylovestarot. Ellie, what message do you have for Ellie? Not to Cyprus, no, to Kaylovestarot, but I'm just saying it's not far from where you are, just on the other side, isn't it, of Greece. And well, we did look. The thing is, there's 12 of us going, Ellie. It's the whole family practically that are going, and we needed a 6 to 7 bedroom villa to fit us all in it. And we looked in Cyprus, and there was one that was really out of our price range, but it was like the only one on the fucking island that was available. Every other one was booked, so we sort of just settled on Kaylovestarot. But we did look. Right. Messages for Ellie. Are you glad the royal wedding's over? I've got something to say about the royal wedding. Do you know what? Let me just read for Ellie and then I'll have my say on it. Because Facebook was proper pissing me off last week. Yeah, I've heard it's beautiful. Right, Ellie. The cards I pulled for you, my sweetheart. This is just a quick message with the look of it. I have got the Tower reversed, the High Priestess, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Hermit. I just sort of want to say, I do see this as someone that you're having an issue with who's a friend or someone that you're close to who's a female. This is definitely a female who's close to you. I kind of want to say you're a bit suspicious that they're hiding something from you. Or they're suspicious that you're hiding something from them. Something just doesn't quite add up here, okay? And I'd kind of see the Queen of Wands. She's like the resident bitch from hell kind of character, you know what I mean? Or if this is your energy, this is kind of like somebody who brings out the worst in you. You know what I mean? Like, and it's definitely a friend because I've got the Three of Cups. So that's somebody who just brings out the worst in you. You know, isn't very positive at all, and somebody who possibly is dragging you down. And I've got the Hermit here, so this is where I see you backing off from this person. They've really fucking rattled your cage, darling, or they're gonna be. It's either happened or it's gonna happen. It's true. And the High Priestess is you know, it's always something yet to be revealed, but I do see this as sort of you very suspicious of this person. I do feel like this is coming from you. You're suspicious of them. Something's not quite adding up. I have the Tower reversed. So I'm inclined to say you need to avoid a disaster, but it's not sort of giving me... I feel like this is connected to the Make the Effort card. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I don't really think this has got anything to do with love. I feel like this is more of a friendship kind of thing going on, Ellie. So I really do think that this is making effort to remain distant from this person. You know that old saying, you know, if they can't help themselves, there's nothing you can do. You know, if they're not prepared to help themselves, you can't help them any further. I kind of feel like that applies here. So I definitely think that if you were to continue distancing yourself from this person, you wouldn't be doing the worst thing. I kind of feel like it's the best thing for you to do at this time, because otherwise, again, I'm dead drawn to the Queen of Wands on both sides. Yeah, they may be a bit of a queen bitch from hell at the minute, but it's turning you into that kind of energy as well. It's like it's rubbing off on you. So I definitely think that you're doing the right thing. So if you'd had a niggling doubt, you know, or should I just give him another chance, or should I just give him the benefit of the doubt? I kind of feel like Spirit's saying, you can if you want to, but it's highly likely that this person's not going to change anytime soon. So you're probably better off at this stage looking after number one, you know what I mean? And just letting them have the hissy fit tantrum elsewhere, you know, take it in a fucking corner and have a word with yourself kind of thing. So, yeah, there you go, Ellie. Right. Who's next? Pop up. Hey up, Meter. Long time no see. Yes, no more chances. Right, who's next? Pop up, you lot. Just your sun sign. Tell me to roll with it or give me a quick question. Who's next? Who's next? Let me see. Maya, Lou, Aries. Maya. Aries, female, Maya, Lou. What messages do you have for Maya? You're welcome, Maya. It's not me who chooses, it's my spirit guides. That, you know, I just read through the comments and they either, you know, I get a brush cheek or I get a name, I hear a name. There's many ways that they can sort of pin me to read for you. So, sun, school and love. Well, I'm only able to answer one, darling. So whatever message comes out, that's what comes out. This, you know, I say to people, this is just, you know, one quick question, one quick sort of gift from me to you. If you want to go further and clarify any further, you can always email me to book in and, you know, go over everything else. Right, Maya. What messages do you have for Maya? Let's take a look. Maya. The Queen of Cups reversed. The Three of Swords. The Seven of Cups reversed. Maya, my readings, if you want like a proper reading, they start off from 30 minutes for £25, but if you book it today, you get it for 17. The Queen of Wands. Because I've got a special offer on that's still on till midnight tonight. The Nine of Cups. Otherwise, I've got short readings, you know, one question readings as well. But yeah, £17. Just, I'm going to say pound, not dollars. It's pound over here. Right. Yeah, but that offer's only on till midnight, so get them in while you can, people. I might not be able to fit everybody in tonight if you do go booking them. But it doesn't matter. As long as the payment's in by midnight tonight, we can arrange it for any other day in the week. And if you want to pre-record them, it's even easier. One more for Maya. Okay, Maya. I've got here, have you, right, you're the Queen of Wands. That's you. That's you. You're the Queen of Wands. Have you got a water sign X? Or shall I say an ex that very, very quickly, I feel, became distant, emotionally unavailable. I kind of want to say, if you've got doubts in your head as to whether they may have been seeing somebody else, I'm going to confirm it for you. Cancer, yeah. And then obviously we've got the Release Your Ex card along with the Passion card. I kind of feel like that's what has been going on. Maybe he's been having a bit of passion and nookie with someone else that you either know about or you were suspicious about. I hate the Three of Swords energy. I really do. Especially to see the Ten of Swords in reverse so nearby to that as well, because this is sort of telling me that, remember, Ten's completion. When we're in the upright, completion with healing through everything that you've been through. But when we're reversed, we're really struggling to get past this. And unfortunately, new love will always struggle. Whether you're seeing someone now or whether you're single, it doesn't matter. New love will always struggle with these kind of lingering energies, because especially when somebody's messed you about in the past, you take it into new relationships when you've not fully healed from it. And unfortunately, it's a perfectly human, natural experience to tar everybody with the same brush. Because, for example, you've been cheated on. You know, you've moved on now. You're probably seeing somebody else now. But in the back of your mind, there's still those niggling thoughts of, what if he does this to me as well? What if he puts me through the same thing as well? And that on its own creates tension, insecurity, a little bit of clinging and neediness as well. So I'm kind of wondering if you're having those kind of issues at the moment in with somebody else now. You know what I mean? And again, I'm sort of dead drawn to the Queen of Wands because she kind of fell on top of the Nine of Cups reversed. He is good. I met him when I was 21. Well, that's all right. That's good and well. I do think though that if it's not creating problems now, it could in the future, and that's what Spirit's kind of saying here. Exactly, Meaty. You carry your experiences with you, and it is a perfectly human, natural thing to do. So, I get a sense that you are with somebody who really is understanding of where you've come from. You know what I mean? Yeah, it did at first. And I do think they are very understanding and very patient with you and what you've been through. Because, of course, it was going to be hard for you to move on. I think, though, that at the best of times, you're the one who's a little bit more reserved sometimes. Because I still think that those niggly thoughts in the back of your head still creep up. I wonder if he ever would. I wonder if that could ever happen again. All I'm saying is Spirit's saying this could create problems in the future if it's not dealt with now. And like I was saying with this Queen of Wands, I think that you are quite relaxed at the moment and you are okay and you are a little bit reserved. Maybe you have pulled back a little bit. My ex is hunting me down at the present. Well, there's no fucking wonder you're unhealed from it then, is there? Just, no wonder the Ten of Swords is reversed. But the Nine of Cups reversed is you're emotionally drained by all this shit. I'm just going to say something to you, darling, whether you're aware of this or not. I think your new partner's struggling to console you at the minute for the simple fact that he can't do anything about it. This is out of his control. The way you're feeling about all this is making him feel like it's a bit redundant to you. Maybe he's noticing that you are becoming a little bit emotionally withdrawn as well. He is, since he's not in the same country at this time. Well, that makes just matters 10 times worse, doesn't it? I've got Judgment in the reverse. And I want to say with that card, this could be related to your ex because the Judgment card fell very, very close to the Three of Swords. And I kind of want to say it's coming to an end. Also, I want to say, looking at that, and I'm using my intuition here, let's not pay... You guys know the way I read, you know what I mean? I mean, I've spoke to Mita a few times about the way I read tarot and stuff, and we all do it differently, but I think Judgment's going to come back rough on you, Maya, if you don't allow your heart to heal. I know that sounds awful, but I kind of want to... That's exactly how I feel about this. Like, your new bloke is going to pass bad judgment on you because the situation's not resolved. It's almost like he's putting the onus on you to get rid of your ex, and it's hard for you to do that when he's pretty much hounding you. And this is out of your control, but I kind of feel like your new bloke may take it out on you. And that's sort of, yeah, it is sad. You don't know about your ex. He's going to soon, darling. It's going to come out in the wash. It's got to. It's got to. This energy is just so in your face. If I'm perfectly honest, maybe the big problem with all this is the fact that you haven't told him. Maybe you need to. Maybe all this energy is showing up because you actually need to talk to the new bloke about this. Maybe, let's be straight. Let's look at these cards, Maya. Maybe with you being the one that's a little bit withdrawn at the moment, you've got a new bloke who himself is feeling emotionally drained because he's feeling like he's being pushed back, while deep down you're battling a struggle that you can't get over, and you're not asking for help either. You're trying to just bear this out on your own. You're managing as well as you possibly can, But in the meantime, you're neglecting what really should be going on here at the same time. Been friends, yeah, I know you've been friends for over 21 years, but it's a new relationship. You know what I mean? Sorry, darling. I'm just going to keep firing back because I'm just, you know what I mean, trying to give you the right message that I feel you need to hear. Don't forget, with tarot, it's like piecing a fucking jigsaw puzzle together. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So, you know, I do feel like while you're trying to struggle and cope with this on your own, you are effectively, whether you know it or not, withdrawing a little bit from the new relationship with your friend of 21 years, if I have to be so PC. But, you know, and you're sort of, he's none the wiser as to why your energy is the way it is. Maybe he's feeling a bit neglected. Maybe he's feeling a little bit emotionally drained, you know what I mean, with you, because you're going through the struggle and he doesn't understand it. I genuinely think the Ace of Wands is a peace offering between you and your fella now. I really do think this is the kind of peace offering that needs to be offered. And it's always talks about taking that action for the first time that you never thought that you were going to take. Doing something really new that you never thought you'd be able to do. You know, it's motivation at its finest. And I kind of feel like the right thing for you to do at this moment in time is to tell him. I feel like just talking about it openly and honestly with him is going to help you to release your ex. Without that kind of communication, how can you build trust? How can you move forward? You know what I mean? And no, he's not going anywhere. The passion between you and this person that you're with now is still there. But all I'm seeing here in front of me, Maya, is you struggling and the new fella's noticing. And I feel like you just need to talk. You need to tell him. But, you know, I can only give advice. I can only deliver the messages. It is entirely up to you what you do with that information, Maya. But for now, I wish you all the best for the future. And I've got no doubt that you'll do the right thing for you anyway. If you honestly think that you're handling this well and that you're coping with this, then fair enough. I just feel like with you being a bit emotionally withdrawn, him becoming a bit emotionally drained, I just feel like this conversation could do with taking place just so you can both put each other in the Rembrandt more than anything. You know, maybe there's suspicions cropping up and stuff on his part because he doesn't fully understand why, you know, you are the way you are. And the penny will drop when you tell him, oh yeah, my ex is hunting me. Of course the penny's going to drop. Yeah, exactly. He's a bipolar bear. He's a crazy mofo then. Trust me, this new fella, he ain't going anywhere with the look of it. He actually really does love you and he really does care about you. And I feel like it's hurting him not fully understanding what you're going through. You know what I mean? Even before you said he doesn't know, it still felt like he's still suspicious and sort of angry, you know. And it makes sense. It's because he doesn't know. You know what I mean? So I think that it's probably the best foot forward. Anywho, I'm going to move on. I wish you all the best, Maya. Who's next then? Pop up, you lot. Let's see who's next, Angela. Sorry, you guys. I just need to quickly blow my nose because I'm like so fucking bunged up. Who am I reading for next? You're welcome, Maya. Oh, who am I reading for? Alicia Knights, Tuma, Scorpio with a Pisces X. Oh dear, sorry you lot. Me and I know. I'm just so bunged up at the minute. It's fucking hay fever. Alicia! Knights, Tuma. So we have an issue with Scorpio and Hey up, Alicia. Scorpio with a Pisces X. Thanks, Clive. Clive's posting my email now if anybody wants to book in for any of these last minute £17 readings. Like I say, that offer, it's for 30 minutes, by the way. That offer ends tonight at midnight, UK time, which is in 3 hours' time from now it ends. It's not that I caught a cold meter, it's hay fever. I get like this every year without fail. Right, Alicia, Knight's Tumor, Scorpio female, inquiring about a Pisces X. Right. What the hell is going on with this reading for Alicia? Let me see. I broke up with him this weekend. Can I just ask, did you break up with him or did he break up with you? It's all right, I've got some oracle cards in front of me that are bothering me. Alicia, are you there? Well, we broke up end of last summer, but I've carried on seeing each other. Then I just thought I had enough recently. It wasn't going anywhere. Yes. What's with that one? Right, I've got quite a bit of a sort of a mixed bag here. I've got new love coming for you pretty quickly, but it's bothering me and I'm going to explain why in a moment. So the situation as it stands, or has been, I can see that you guys had a reconciliation, obviously, which would have been the one that you're talking about from last summer with the 6 cups. But the thing is, you were seeing this guy for quite a while, and I get a sense that you were waiting around for quite some time for things to change. I almost want to say that you noticed warning signs relatively early on, but I kind of think that because we were in that frame of mind where it was so nice to be in a relationship, it ended up in the end just being a relationship for the sake of it. I really don't think that I think that any other given time or place, I don't think you'd have given much of a chance after the first 3 months, put it like that. The 8 of Cups reversed is there was an emotional attachment there that you were struggling to walk away from despite there being something not right, despite there being something missing. And that's kind of because you couldn't bring yourself to fully emotionally detach like that. So where the 6 of Cups comes in, and that's where you sort of I don't know, maybe you just got used to being around each other. I think there was love there. I just don't buy that you were in love with him. There's a massive difference. And then after this 6 of Cups energy, the reconciliation, if you like, we get to this, which tells me pretty much all I need to know about this guy. But it could have been your energy as well, I suppose. One of you was a temperamental so-and-so. I mean, we're looking, I hate the King of Wands energy. I really hate it. This is somebody who loves an argument. Somebody who can be verbally abusive, you know, mentally abusive, sometimes even physically abusive. This is not a very nice person who I'm looking at. Whether this is your energy or his, you know, I suppose at this point it doesn't matter. It needs to be over. You've done the right thing walking away. Let's just put it like that. Lazy as well. I feel like a lazy energy around this card as well. And obviously justice being in the reverse. This is backfiring on you at its finest. I feel like you taking him back. I don't know. Maybe you, like I said before, you just got used to being around each other and you didn't want to step out of your comfort zone, allowing yourself to sort of enjoy a single life. So, and I feel like that backfired on you because I feel like this is, you know, once, you know, you try to end it once and walk away and it's, oh no, we'll change, we'll get back, we'll change. And then once you do get back, it, you know, it's almost like, well, I've got her back now, I could take advantage of her again. That kind of vibe. Just an example, you know what I mean? I mean, it may have been like that for you, but, you know, just as an example kind of thing. Almost like he knew he could take advantage of you in whatever way that means for you. But I've got 2 5s here in the reverse. Conflicting. I feel like he sounds spot on sober. I feel like he thought it was worth the fight. It was worth hanging on. I feel like you're the 5 of Wands. You just don't want to fight anymore. You've had enough. This is it. I'm done. I don't feel like any one of you were really in love with each other. I think you were in love with love. The idea of being with someone. No longer attached to the label of single spinster. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, nothing wrong with that. You're in a better position now. You've finished it. You've done it. The question is, what are you going to do when he comes crawling back? Because he is still under the mentality that there is something still worth fighting for. You don't want to fight. You're done with this. He's not. He ain't going to want to give up that easily. And it didn't matter for him, by the way, that, you know, he might not have loved you fully. He might have just cared about you. But it don't matter. He's not the kind of person that likes to let you walk away so easily. He said he wants to maybe get back together in the future. I'm going to give you a piece of advice, darling. I think you need to get a backbone with him. Because you're moving to Canada for a year to study. I think you need to get a backbone with him and you need to say, you know what? Unless your attitude changes because it fucking stinks at the minute, no, I'm not getting back with you. And put the ball in his court. But if I'm perfectly honest, I think that you ending this relationship this weekend is the best thing for you to do. And I'm not entirely certain that he is capable of change. So you take away from that whatever you want. It's perfectly fine. You do whatever you want to do with that information. If you want to get back with him, you get back with him in the future. If you don't, you never know. You might actually have a better life than you actually hope for. Yeah, I'm glad you feel good that you did. That's a really good thing. Because to be fair, through strength, through prosperity, we create emotional content. When we're emotionally content, we're in a better position to start manifesting better things in our life. And do you not notice I have 2 cards that contain the infinity symbol over the new love card? Maybe this was destined. Maybe this was meant to be. Maybe you are meant to move on. Maybe you find emotional contentment with someone else. Maybe they're a Leo or an Aries. 2 major arcana, 2 major life changes going on here, okay? The strength to change, to manifest, to make better of a bad situation. This will be very good for you, Alicia. This will be the best decision you've ever made. Put it like that, because you're no longer stuck. And yes, it does look like a new person will stir your romantic feelings. And it looks like you might manifest something with someone new. Hi, Audrey. Oh dear, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy, and it's covered by the 5 of Pentacles. You have shut him out, yeah. And I kind of feel like you're the exception to the rule. Anybody else who's only just come out of a relationship, I always say to them, you need to give yourself enough time before you start looking, you know, at new relationships, because there's going to be lingering, you know, issues going on there from previous relationships. You know, as we spoke about before, taking the past into the future is never a good thing to do. But I think you've been emotionally detached from this guy since last summer, and I really do think that the only reason and you gave it another shot was more out of convenience than anything else. I don't really think it's been there for a while. So I'm not surprised to see this "it's safe for you to love" card so soon after you've shut him out. In other words, I think you are ready to move on. And I think that because you, despite being with him, it's almost like even when you were with him, you were, it was never really there. And it's almost like you've been getting over him while you've been with him. That sounds strange, doesn't it? But that's the feeling I'm getting here. I do think you're in a better position to move on if you really wanted to. I've got it. You deserve love. You are lovable. You tend to see that card when there's insecurity issues cropping up from within, self-confidence, self-worth, etc. And I've got the 2 of Swords, so we're at a bit of a crossroads at the minute. You do deserve love, but you're a bit confused about what kind of love you deserve. Again, is this something that you are going to end up going back to in the near future? Or are you going to put your foot down and decide you want the right kind of love this time? You want to be with somebody who loves you unconditionally and not just for convenience. For this to show up, this tells me that there is still some doubts going on. And I feel like crying over spilt milk at this point is just not going to help you. I think you both need to admit faults on both sides. Because yes, okay, he's not been brilliant, but I'm sure you've had your faults as well. You know, it takes 2 to make a breakup happen. And I also want to say, while you are venturing into new love, it is likely you're going to meet someone new very soon. Granted, I kind of want to say it's fire sign, more likely Aries or Leo. Whichever way you look at it, Alicia, Spirit saying, can you keep your options open throughout this period? I'm going to say for the next 2 months. Keep your options open. Because I feel like you may have to, how can I put this? Kiss a few frogs before you find this prince. That sounds like really bad advice, don't it? But I can't help it. That's what I'm being guided to say. And if I were you, the 5 of Pentacles is there for a reason. If it really is over between you and your ex, I suggest you make it, you know, the whole decree, finalise it. That's it. We're over and done with. And unfortunately, that does mean blocking him. It's not good for you. It's not good for your personal growth. I don't think keeping him at arm's length is going to help here, okay? So if there is still that contact there and you are adamant you do not want to get back with him, I suggest you do it in a diplomatic way and release him completely. I think by keeping him at arm's length, not only are you building his hopes up to be a false one, but that could also irritate the temperamental attitude that he's got as well. So just bear that in mind, Alicia. But I'll leave that there for you, my sweetheart. And I have gone way over time. So unfortunately, you guys, that was the last one. I only managed to squeeze 3 in. But let's be honest, I'm hardly in a brilliant fucking state at the minute. Look at the state of me. Bloody hell. Still got hay fever. Still streaming at the eyes. Frothing at the mouth. But listen, you lot. Hang on. Sorry. I'm terrible. All right, listen. If anyone felt a little bit left out and they have got a burning question, I will, there you go, post you the PayPal link here. What am I doing? .me/Kaylovestarot/5. There's for your one question readings. It's pretty much similar to this, except you get a photo of the spread and a written report on the answer, and the answers are pretty much spelt out just as they would be with me talking to you as I am now. You know what I mean? Just a one question reading thing for it, and they're £5. Also, if anybody wants to book in for any other readings, here is the email address to book in. And don't forget, the special offer's on. It's only on for the next 3 hours. As soon as it hits midnight in the UK, the special offer's off. The 30 minutes revert back to £25. If you want to get it at a bargain, book them tonight. Even if you can't take it tonight, we can always arrange for you the next day. It's just that, you know, the payment deadline's tonight at midnight. So if you want to get those in, get them in as soon as possible. I might have space to do one or two of you tonight, and that's it. But to be fair, I do want an early night tonight. As you can see, I'm like, you know, streaming here a little bit. But I've got plenty of spaces tomorrow to fill some gaps, and Wednesday and Thursday as well. So not a problem, not a problem. With the one question readings, when you book one, you know, again, it's just as we would here. Ask me a question or tell me to roll with it, but I do need your sun sign, and I also need your email address. So when you click the PayPal link to pay for the one question reading, you'll see a little message box. In that box, put your email address, your sun sign, and your question, or tell me to roll with it. You know, again, I really don't need novels or essays. I just need a quick question, and I'll be able to get that answered for you. The one question readings, I can usually get them out and delivered within an hour, which is not a problem. Many people have already taken those up, and they are quite popular. It's my most popular reading, actually. It's cheapest one as well. And also the 30-minute readings, like I was saying before, I do 40 minutes, and I do an hour. If you're worried about, you know, the timings of the readings, in 30 minutes, I can usually answer like 2 to 3 questions in full along with guidance. With the 40-minute readings, I can answer about between 3 and 4 questions along with guidance. With the hourly readings, those are the consultation readings. So that's where we delve into the channeling. We do the guidance. We do the future predictions. We do, you know what I mean, the yearly spreads and things like that. So, you know what I mean, just so you guys have got a good sort of idea on what you actually get for your money when you pay for these readings. Because obviously I know people say, oh yeah, you know, you go and pay for this and have that reading, and it's sort of like, at least you know what I mean, at least you know. So yeah. Oh yeah, I read for Lucia earlier on, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Lucia. I look forward to doing you some tarot training this Thursday. Yeah, you guys. I'm doing some tarot training at the moment. Me and Lucia are going to see what we can whip up. Bless her. I need to fix my PayPal. Can't recall my password, but I can't get into my email link. Oh, do you know what? That you've actually jogged my memory there, Maya. Thank you, darling. If you haven't got a PayPal account or access to a PayPal account, email me. I can send you an invoice that you can pay for as a guest. You don't actually need to log into a PayPal account to pay for it. So, you know, if you haven't got a PayPal account and it's sort of like, yeah, you know, mind-boggling, maze, whatever, it's basically what we call a money request. I just log into my account, send you a money request to your email, you click it, and then you scroll down in the link and it'll say pay as guest. And once you do that, you can just use your card to pay. So, yeah. Happy days for everyone. Where am I in the UK? Maya, I am in the north. I am in the Midlands. Whereabouts are you, Maya? Oh, bless you. Oh, God, yeah, Lucia, you just reminded me about the royal wedding. So basically, I logs onto Facebook, right? And there's loads of people bitching about the amount of security that Harry had for his wedding, right? Oh, shut up, Clive. I am having my say on this. So loads of people were bitching about the amount of security that Harry had for his wedding. And I've got a point. He fucking deserves it and he's fucking earned it, and people need to shut the fuck up. I'm going to tell you why. How many tours has that lad done? Do you not think that him serving our country's security, you know, in these wars and stuff, he's been there every step of the way. He's done the lot. I think he's deserved the taxpayer to foot the bill for his security on his wedding day. Do you not think? Do you not think? The only thing I will say is I think that the media attention that came from the wedding was so over the top. I mean, I was logging on to, you know, I look at my local papers on the internet, and literally the entire feed is just Harry's wedding, Harry and Meghan's wedding, Harry and Meghan's wedding, Harry and I'm just like, you know what? He's not even directly in line to the throne. You know, it's Charles, then Will, then Will's kids. They are all going to come first, you know what I mean? And it's sort of like, don't know, the media attention just seemed absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, I loved the wedding dress. I thought it was lovely. Again, I was seeing comments on Facebook from people talking about a wedding dress, saying, I thought it looked nice. I quite like that simple look, you know what I mean? Very elegant and classy. I thought it looked lovely. And then I'm looking and I'm thinking, you know, you got a scat that's probably living in a council house, yeah, with the fucking tits out and the kind of Fosters, I don't know, maybe snorting a bit of fucking coke shit in the fucking corner. Oh, yeah, that wedding dress, it's fucking minging in it. You know, I just think to myself, shut the fuck up. I really do. Oh, dear. You do get that though, don't you? People who just, you know, yeah, the bling crew, that's it, the fucking bling crew. The bling crew sat there in the fucking Primark get-up thinking that they can dictate on a Givenchy dress. Sit down and shut the fuck up, loser. Seriously. I thought that dress was gorgeous. I really did. Primark, fucking hell. Primani style. I call it Primani. I must admit, I do shop in there sometimes. Oh my God, is that shameful? Is that like really, really, really shameful? No, I love Asda, I do. Can't beat Asda. You really can't. Primani. No, I'll spell it out. It's Primani, you know, like as in Armani. Primani. I love it. For those in the States that don't know what we're talking about, there's a big like a clothes department shop called Primark, and it's a budget clothes shop, you know what I mean? That's what we're on about. Oh dear, funny. Anyway, you lovely lot, I'm gonna shoot. Hi Anna, I'm gonna shoot now anyway, you guys, because I'm like literally gonna go and get myself a cup of tea because mine's gone cold. I don't even want to drink it, it's gone cold. Yeah, and like I say, these £17 readings are finishing. If you want them, get them in. Everybody's got my email address now. If you want a one-question reading, you can just go straight through PayPal for that. If you want to book in for the £17 30-minute readings, email me first, okay? It's been posted enough times on here. But yeah, for now, I'm off. I've got space maybe to fit 2 of you in tonight, but it'll be first come, first serve. And then I've got about 3 or 4 slots to fill for tomorrow. So plenty of time. There we go. Klaus put me email again. If you want to book him, email me. In the meantime, though, I shall love you and leave you all. And I'll be back next week. I'm going to be putting out the fire signs and the air signs as well, because obviously it's more of a weekly spread for those this week. But I will do them, so don't panic. You know, even if I can just get a short message delivered through them or whatever, at least it's something. So take care, you lovely lot. Speak soon. Bye bye for now.